Return to Oz is pretty decent. This is an animated feature film from 1964. This is directed by F.R. Crawley, Thomas Glynn and Larry Roemer. It's written by Romeo Muller, based of course on the Wizard of Oz story and characters by L. Frank Baum. And we have a voice cast including Carl Banas, Susan Conway, Susan Morse, Peggi Loder, Larry D. Mann, Alfie Scopp and Stan Francis. And in this particular story, Dorothy is back in Oz and her friends are in danger because of the Wicked Witch, and she wants to help her friends but also needs to be careful as the witch could be after her as well. And throughout the film she meets her friends, the Tin Man, the Lion, the Scarecrow, and they go off to see the wizard. The story is fine. It's definitely not as strong as the classic Wizard of Oz story, but it works well enough. The pacing is fine. If you're an existing fan of the story and want to spend more time in Oz in a story that's not really that dissimilar, it could be a pretty good option. The animation for me is not the nicest. It is quite soft. I do quite like the character designs, though Scarecrow's head looks like a potato. In general, don't love the animation, but I don't hate it. I would say it's definitely watchable, but it's not completely to my preference. Some nice music, certainly good voice acting, absolutely no problems there. If you're an existing fan of The Wizard of Oz and you like the characters, give it a go. As a one-time watch, it's certainly not too bad. Obviously, if you're brand new to The Wizard of Oz, I'm not going to recommend this first, I suppose. And I could be wrong, maybe somebody will argue against this, but I would imagine everybody would recommend the classic Wizard of Oz film, not just because it's entertaining, although I don't love it. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I can absolutely see why a lot of people love it, but also because just historically it's so significant, so important, and also quite problematic if you look into a lot of things that happened on set. It's certainly always going to be my top choice if you're brand new to The Wizard of Oz, but if you're a fan and you want to explore the characters and the story in a slightly different way, Return to Oz might be one that's worth checking out.